Hey y'all, what's up? Your girl's back at it again. Welcome to a brand episode of Gifted Since 92, giving you guys the latest on new music from your favorite artists, new music from your new favorite artists, and all that good stuff. So I'm punching, with these videos. I'm on a roll. I'm staying consistent as always. So I try to surf the net for like new music coming in like a few minutes or maybe a day before, but it's all good. I like to talk about this artist. His name is Princeton Perez. He just released his single Perfect World, and I must say Princeton Perez, he did stay on his record. Perfect World is a dope record. The melody, the concept, the production. Princeton has been doing his thing. I grew up with Princeton since Mind's Behavior days, MB days. I'm a fan of Mind's Behavior. Still to this day, but it's good that since the group had went their separate ways, Princeton has been working on his solo music career as a solo artist. So shout out to him. And I was very interested in listening to Princeton too, because I felt like we need more diversity of male singers, especially like R&B and pop, and there is a lane for everyone. But let's get to the nitty gritty. I really like the song itself. Princeton Perez, he's talking about, he's doing his own thing. He's talking to this girl like he deal with her from time to time, and sometimes he deal with her, sometimes he don't. It's that kind of thing. But he's saying like, he's expressing his emotions like, kind of like, her getting to her feelings, and there's like jealousy involved, but he's living his life, so he's speaking from his perspective, and that's cool. I like how he's singing on the record, which really I've noticed too nowadays. Even the singing, I do critique on like people's ability to sing on the record, but with this case, in this instance, Princeton can sing. He's not a powerhouse vocalist, but listen to his singing and listen to his vocal ability. He does have a lane where he can like really like draw attention from the harmonies and from like the his ability to like be I would say he's just showing his artistry as a solo artist. And nowadays, like I said, it's really rare that we get to listen to a variety of solo artists, so it's kind of like, it's really cool to hear different voices, different tones, different melodies and harmonies. But Princeton, he stands out. He has his own lane, and I do appreciate it. The production has like that R&B trap feel, which is the current state of music right now. So he is diving into the what's going on in the music world right now, which is fine. Now, I would love for Princeton Perez to be a successful music artist, a successful solo act for himself, because I think that for him, it's like he's very, it's kind of like his sound is like eclectic, but at the same time it's like R&B and like moody R&B. But I think he would really do well in like the R&B alternative sound, and I would love for him to get versatile in his music and in his artistry, so he won't be stuck in one lane, which is, like I said, sometimes artists, like I said, when they're finding their sound, it's challenging at times. So I'm not going hard on him, because I know how it is, okay? I know artists, we're trying to find our voices, we're trying to find a lane that fits well with us. So I'm sure I have already developed his sound. He's still, like I said, testing the waters. So it's like the beginning stages of his solo career, which I'm really excited for him. I'm proud of him. He's done well in his career, his music career, coming from a successful boy band group. So I would love to hear more from him. I would love for him to hear his solo projects, his albums, and I would love for him to incorporate too, Princeton can dance as well. And I think that Princeton, he got all the skills. He can do the singing and dancing, because I think that he's more like into like, in my opinion, looking at how like I said, he came from a boy band group, Mind's Behavior. He was doing the singing and dancing. So I hope he don't ditch that. I want him to like stand out, because like I said, my thing is, with this day and age, I just miss the thrill of music and artists like really bringing back like that thrill, excitement, and fun and spontaneous and in your face and out of the blue. That's what I want. even with this R&B and trap era right now, it's okay, but I just want more of a different sound. And I also want people not to, you know, if they are capable of anything, to be that talented, Princeton Perez, he can really, really change the game in music. I don't want him to be just doing one thing, because I've seen him before. I've seen his growth as an artist, period. So I've seen how he evolved, you know, transitioning from being in a boy band to now into a solo artist. But I also would love for him to dip and dab into like other sounds too, because this is why R&B has been struggling for a while. And then, like I said, I'm not, like I said, going to write them off, because I don't do that. It's okay for people to express themselves and be in that trap R&B lane and fit in the current lane of music, but also try different sounds, especially in R&B music nowadays, because really, you know, people gonna compare you to everybody else, which is fine, but it's like, change the game, like switch it up. Don't be like one image. You can be like a chameleon, and I can see that in Princeton Perez, you know. And I think, and I make suggestions like Princeton can, like, you know, incorporate like his R&B sound and a pop sound and a different sound, and then his dancing. He can dance. Princeton, he got stage presence. So for him, I think he should utilize all the things he's been through from a boy band and put it into his solo artist, because that will make him stand out. That's why nowadays you get to hear and see the same thing over and over. But I think Princeton Perez, to me, going by how I was listening to him, you know, in Mass Behavior, and I saw how like he had like that uniqueness and something very like nostalgic about him. That's why I really think like even R&B, alternative R&B, pop. So I don't know what direction of music that he's going to do in his music career, and I know he's working on his debut album, so I support him. I wish him the best. I wish him well, but I'm really pleased with this record. It's a great way to start off with, you know, his solo music career. So I really do think that Princeton Perez can really have his household name for himself and really do, you know, his thing in music. That's why, like I said, I give artists a chance. I don't try to write them off, because I know how it is. I know how the music business is, and I know like sometimes it can be challenging for artists to have all that talent, and they want to showcase all of them, all sides of them. And I think that he's independent too, which is great, because I've been checking him out on social media. So I think that for him, you know, I think he can really, really do some great things with his music career. And I wish him the best. And that's all I got to say, guys. So, guys, what do you guys think about Princeton Perez, the song Perfect World? Any Princeton Perez fans out here, let me know down below. Don't be afraid to give me your thoughts, your opinions. So, yeah, so your girl about to check out. So, yeah, so like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Don't be afraid to hit that notification bell. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And you know how your girl got to roll out. As always, stay tuned on the next episode of Get the Sense 92 Dragon Ball Z Narrator Reference. Peace. Bye-bye.